Hello guys, welcome to Dan's IT Network. And now let's configure now this portion. Okay, so we need to create a 1,000 hosts per network. Okay, so it has here three network, and we need to use the IP address 172.24.0.0, and it's on the /60 network. Okay, so I can tell that this is a class B, all right, since it's on a /16 and it starts with 172. All right, so let's go. Okay, so this is the IP address that we need to use. Okay, so 172.24.0.0. Again, it's
Low
on the
battery. Please
/16.
charge.
Okay, I can tell that this is a class B network because it's a /16, and the subnet mask that we need to use if we are on the /16 and class B IP address, it should be a 255.255.0.0. Okay, where our goal in here is to create a 1,000 hosts. All right, as you see on the network design is we have three networks. Okay, so we need to create 1,000 in here, 1,000 in here, and also 1,000 in here. Okay, so we need to create three networks, and each should have a 1,000 hosts. Okay, and to do that, well, we need to use the formula, okay, which is here. But as you see, the maximum that we can use in here, according to the this pattern, is 128.
Low battery.
And we
Please
do know
charge.
that this 128 is not enough, okay, to cover the 1,000 hosts. So what we need to do in here is, well, if we will match this pattern on this first portion, we do know that this is the 128, right? And then if we want to increase the number of hosts, right? So what we can do is we can use the other portion. But if we'll do that, right? Let's say I'll go here. The 128 will be doubled. Okay, it will become 256. Okay, because 128 times 2 is 256. And then let's use another binary. Okay, and then it will become 256 times 2 is 512. So 512 still not enough to cover the 1,000. So let's increase it
Low
up.
battery.
So
Please
512
charge.
times 2 is 1,024. So definitely the 1,024 is enough to cover the 1,000 hosts. So we will be using this instead. Okay. And what is the magic number? Well, the magic number in here is 4. Why? Because it will match this pattern on this second portion, not on this first portion. Okay, should be on the second portion because this is what we get the 1,024 though. Okay, so to get the magic number, then this one will stand as this is the 4. Okay, so magic number then will be number 4, which is on this portion. Okay, all right, and one last thing is if we're if we are doing a subnet, okay, we also needs to identify what is the slash. All right, so
Low
since
battery.
we therefore
Please charge.
identify that in order for us to get a 1,000 hosts, okay, we need to use this line, which is it will give us 1,024. Okay, so we need to change the 16 then. Okay, so from we need to count the ones from left to right then. Okay, and doing that, I should start here, and this is a total of 8, right? So 8, and then 16. Okay, and 16, and then this is will be the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So this will become then the /22 network. Okay, and then for the subnet mask, right, we do know that if this is all ones, it's equals to 255, okay? And this is all ones, it's equal to 255. And on this third portion, there is 20, okay? All right, so
Low battery.
what we need
Please
to
charge.
count is just the ones. All right, and we do know if we will match this 8-bit binary onto this pattern. All right, so it actually um, it starts here in 4, okay, up to 128. So we need to add 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, up to 4, okay? So let's do that. So I'll add 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 and then plus 8, then plus 4, okay? So it will be 252. So I'll change this then to 252. Okay. And then on the next one, well, obviously, these are all zeros. So definitely it will be 0 in here. Okay. All right. So let's start in creating a network. Okay.
Low
And
battery.
I'll use
Please
this
charge.
IP address since this is what we are allowed to do. Okay. We need to use this IP address instead. It's 172.24.0.0. Okay. And since the magic number is 4, so the network will increase into 4, all right? Will go up into 4 for us to create a multiple networks. So starting here, okay, so we are on this portion, okay, so since this is the one that's we gather the 1024, so we need to go up on this portion, okay? And if we want to go up on this portion, just gonna write it again here 172.24 and then dot 4, okay, and then dot 0. Okay, so this is the first network and this is the second network, and we need to create another network then. All right, so the next one will be it will add another 4,
Low
so 4
battery.
plus 4 will be
Please
8.
charge.
Okay, so 172.24, okay, dot 8 dot 0. All right, and let's say let's do another network. Let's say, well, even if we are not required, well, let's create another one. All right, so that's 172.24, and then 8 plus 4 would be 12, right? So 12.0. Okay, and then this is the considered as the network then. So this can be considered as a network IP. All right. So let's focus first on this first network. We'll write down the available host that we can use, and we will also write down the broadcast ID on this network. Okay. But first, let me label this that this is the network. Let me put it here. So network IP. Okay.
Low battery.
And
Please
let's write
charge.
down the available host. So the first available host that we can use on this network is 172.24, okay, dot 0.1, okay, and up to, let's say 172.24 dot it will be up to 3 um, dot 253. Okay. All right. Well, it's not. It's actually 254. All right. Okay. And then, so this will be then the, let me put it down here. So this will be our available host that we can use. Okay. Um, sorry. This is the available host. Okay.
Low battery.
So this is the
Please charge.
network IP, and these are the available hosts from 172.24.0.1, the first host, up to the um, 254, okay, um, which is available host. This is not the last though, okay, because if it's the last, that will be the broadcast IP address. So let's put the last host on this network then, okay. It's the 172.24 dot, let's say it should be 3, okay, and dot 255, right? Okay, so this is then the broadcast IP address. Okay, so this is the broadcast IP address, and also we need to determine what is the
Low
subnet
battery.
mask that we need to
Please
use.
charge.
Definitely is what we'll be using is this subnet mask. Okay, and I'll put it down here. Subnet mask. Okay. All right. So now we already created one network that will cover the 1,000 hosts. Okay. And let's create another one. I believe this is the one that we created a while ago. I'll put that down here. Okay. So I will label this that this is the network IP address. Okay. And the next, the first host that we can use on this IP address is 172.24.4.1, okay, up to
Low battery. Please charge.
172.24, okay, dot 7 dot 254, okay, and this will then be the available host that we can use on this range, okay. All right, so this is a total of 1,022. Okay, because it shows it here that this is 1,024. So we need to, well, supposedly it's 1,024. Well, that includes the network IP address and the broadcast IP address. So that will be a total of 1,024. But for the available hosts, then we need to eliminate this network IP and the broadcast IP. So it would then be 1,022. Okay. So I'll put that down here, 172 dot, or let me just copy
Low
the
battery.
last
Please charge.
host, okay? And I'll just change this to 5 since this is the last, okay? And this will then be the broadcast IP address, okay? Right. Uh, Let me just fix this, okay? And same thing, this network will be getting the same subnet mask, right? And I'll put that down here. Okay. So this is the second network is 4.0, and then the first host that is available on this network IP is 4.1, which is up to 7. Okay, because this the 8 will be used then for the next network. So 7.254. Okay, so it is not 255 because the 255 should
Low
be on the
battery. Please
broadcast
charge.
IP address. So these are the available hosts then that we can use. Okay, and next one. So we'll do the same thing. All right. I'm just gonna copy this. I'll put it here. Okay, and then um, let's create the first usable host on this network. Let's say 172.24.8.1. So up to 172.24, okay, dot 11, okay, um, dot 254, okay. So this will be then the are the available hosts then, okay. Not doesn't okay. There you go. Right, and definitely the broadcast IP address will be the last host,
Low
okay, on
battery.
this network.
Please
Well, let me
charge.
just copy this one to make it easy, okay? Because I'll just need to change this to 255. It will be the last then. So this is the, okay, so the broadcast IP address, okay, and same thing, they will be using the same subnet mask. All right, and let's eliminate this now. Well, I just showed you on how we can create another network though, but since we are only allowed to create three networks, okay, with 1,000 hosts each, then we'll just remove this, okay, and that's it.